I have all dark walls now. You know, it's the den of sin.
I was in your studio.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
sure.
we're gonna, they're gonna have these inserts that put white things in there. So it is gonna be hard because we're gonna have to condition ourselves and remember what show we're on. Are we on Tampa and Jacksonville terrestrially, or are we on, you know, where we can get absolutely with the stripper pole and the torture?
Right. Well, this is some video of your studio from the Sirius programming, which is here in Tampa as well. And there's the gun sitting there.
Right.
We have a gun at Cox. Are they going to let you bring that in?
This fine state allows you to carry one if you've got a permit, so why not?
Right, and but you won't have a stripper pole. You won't need that.
Well, I have it, and I could actually have girls get on it. I just probably couldn't have them be naked. Now you know what? Since you've been there,
I thought it was a fireman's pole when I.
Well, we do some training for TPD, but anyway, we've actually done a lot of remodeling since we now have a shower cam, and we have some other things too that we've done since you've been there. You might want to come by. You had a good time, Brendan.
I got to admit I had a good time. But you are a lightning rod in this community. There's a lot of people that think you're a force for misogyny and degradation and everything else, and they don't like what you do, and they think you're a net negative here. Do you acknowledge that yes, what you do might not be so good, but too bad this is a free country, or do you dispute that? Do you disagree with those?
Kind of both. Kind of both. I mean, I think that it is a free country, and and I am governed by the FCC, and they have had problems with me, and I have paid the price for that. I lost my job. So, whether you believe in second chances or not, hey, I could care less. But at the end of the day, if there wasn't an audience for it, Brendan, they wouldn't be able to pay me the kind of money they're paying me, and I wouldn't have been able to garner, 170 to 180,000 people that used to listen to me on a daily basis when I was here. I had the largest ratings in the history of Tampa, and I'm the highest paid air personality in the history of Tampa. And there's a reason for that, because people listen.
Is that going to happen again? What's the environment like competitively in Tampa Bay? Do you think you can go to #1?
Oh, absolutely. It's only a matter of time.
I hate to do you want to make a prediction?
I'd say within 9 months I'll be #1.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll put a smiley face
on
my calendar there.
I'll tell you what, I'll make it bet. Okay, if I go #1, I got to play 4 songs of your local band on my show.
That's a deal.
1025 The Bone. And if I don't go #1, I got to play your music. And if I do go #1, you got to make it the lead story when I go #1 on Channel 28.
Well, I'll have to run that by a few people, but
tentative bet.
Tentative bet. Okay.
It'd be a big story anyway. Bubba the Love Sponge, #1.
It would be. Yeah. We'll keep an eye on those ratings.
Actually, it was a lopsided bet on my behalf.
Before we go to break, counter to what many people think, your actual lifestyle is pretty pedestrian. It's domestic. You're married. You've got a little boy, Tyler.
Yeah,
How old is he now?
Tyler's 5. He's got his own T-shirt. As a matter of fact, he's racing quarter midgets. Tyler Clem.
Okay.
TylerClem.com.
There he goes. Okay, very good.
But I got a little 6-year-old, a little 6-year-old stepdaughter who rides horses. My wife is a housewife.
Heather, you've been married about a year now, right?
Been about a year.
There she is. These pictures courtesy of St. Petersburg Times.
She is doing a little thing called Little Pet Project now, where scantily clad women, good-looking women, take pictures with their pets to save animals. So that's kind of a neat little thing, and I'm always involved. I'm a mover and shaker, Brendan. Come on.
Okay, stand by. Bubba the Love Sponge. When we come back, we're going to talk current events with Todd Clem, who will be back on the air next month on local radio. You're watching Flashpoint. Back in a moment.